I see, precisely. Come in bed and me wake with a vision. NicholasBlaze wake with a vision. Him a forget rich in a life. That time decision, that time decision. And next week, St. and Firstborn, I feel rich next week. We have to buy a mansion next week. We are getting new car next week. And dirty bad mind I go next week. Nicholas and next week. I go rich next week. I go buy the mansion next week. The baby mother says she a left next week. But NicholasBlaze she a go fix it. I see. St. and Firstborn.
0075 music.
NicholasBlaze. Hey, massive, wagwan. NicholasBlaze, man, from St. and Firstborn. Hey, listen. Hey, tell me, you check out the show yet? If you do, let me ask the next question. You subscribe yet? If you did, let me answer this. Did you click like? Show man. Hey, and remember, leave a comment down there. Yes, I say, I don't know, just tell me what you think about the show.
If you believe that the Negro has a soul, if you believe that the Negro is a man, if you believe that the Negro was endowed with the senses commonly given to other men by the Creator, then you must acknowledge that what other men have done, the Negro can do it too. When I check it out, the biggest man was a baby one time. So I don't know where you get all these big ideas want to be rulers over people. And I help enforce devilism. I can't dig it. I can't take it. We are rebel, man.
One more strong panny bugger them.
Yeah, massive wagwan. Give thanks and praises
Yeah,
for another
man.
week.
One more verse, one more chapter in NicholasBlaze, St. and Firstborn.
Yeah, man, I want to give thanks to the Most High for making it possible. And give thanks to you, yes, you,
For all of the views, them, all of the listenership. Yeah, we have to big up all the people them who listen on Anchor, all of the people them who listen on Deezer, all of the people them who listen on Google Podcast. Yeah, we have big up the European listener them. Surprisingly, we have more European listener than any other ways in the world. I want to big up all of the viewers them on YouTube, you know. Seems as if people nowadays prefer to listen than watch. Well, I know they can watch the video on Spotify, but we have more listeners than viewers. But overall, we still give thanks to the viewers for the first week. Nice amount of viewers. And the one thing though, we get a lot of views, but not a lot of people click that button right there. You see me? The subscribe button. Yeah, man. Click the subscribe button, man. Before we go any further, we want to big up our affiliate channels, them. Talia Tea, Sip and Chat. If you don't subscribe yet, go over there right now. See it come up on the screen there. Go over there, click your subscribe. Hollywood and Tycoons Entertainment. See it on the screen there. Go over there, click your subscribe. Don't miss out. Right now, is move right into the blessing. Blessing.
Though you have made me see troubles, many and bitter, you will restore my life again. From the depths of the earth, you will again bring me up.
Yeah, man, nothing like a good psalm a day to keep the enemies away. I see that psalm there. You see, this strong, but I'll phone up. St. and Superstar. Hecky Pelpa in the house. Hecky Pelpa, I see. Precisely. Stay tuned. Don't move. Hey, NicholasBlaze. What's your name, man? Louis. NicholasBlaze. NicholasBlaze again. Here is an inspirational quote from one of my long-time friend from my little youth, Ainsley Brown. Every day, Ainsley Brown upon WhatsApp. Every morning, like it's in job, like it's in duty, this young man put out bare inspirational quotes. And to be honest with you, Scabby, help I man get through the day, many days. You see me? Just by reading one of them quotes there, more strength. It's massive. Here is a quote by Ainsley Scabby Brown. And right after that, I'm just going to a little Splifftail reasoning, usual, you know. This is going to be a part of the show every week where NicholasBlaze just tell us something. You see me? Alright. Hey, NicholasBlaze.
No matter what you face in life, you have to always think in a progressive way. Regardless of how many times you fall, you should never underestimate your strength. You can and will overcome your depressive states. By Ainsley Brown.
To the Jamaicans living abroad, how many times have you heard, or even said it to yourself, these words? I want to go over my yard. I never suffer so down a yard. Or, on the other hand, heard these words. Boy, I give thanks to Uncle Sam, as I never think I could have lived like this in Jamaica. To the Jamaicans on the rock, how many times have you heard or said it to yourself, these words? Boy, I'm dying to get a visa to fly out of this hard life. Or, on the other hand, heard or made this statement. Boy, I'm glad I never left Jamaica like the rest of them. Otherwise, I wouldn't have all of this. Mixed feelings, mixed emotions, mixed outcomes, mixed results, mixed thoughts coming from out of many, one people. And there are many more statements that could have been added. But let me tell you this, what life has taught me. If you take care of that grass right where you are, water it, nurture it, take care of it, that grass will become as green. Now, the hardest life I ever lived in Jamaica is when my grandmother cooked pork or cooked something that I don't want to eat, and I am too lazy to cook something else. So I end up going to bed hungry for that night. Or maybe the latest fashion out, some Balenciaga, and you know, at the high price, and I can't afford it. You know what I mean? So, boy, I suffer ration that, you know what I say? Yeah, man. When I migrated to America, responsibility was taken into account based on the fact that the culture of dwelling on housing was totally different. In America, if you can't afford to pay the rent, eviction is done swiftly without any form of empathy, as capitalism allows this to be a thriving business. If you become homeless or hungry for any reason, yes, there are organizations put in place to help you, to assist you. They will offer accommodation, usually in the form of public shelter, which are filled with cots lined out across a room for your nightly neighbors. And food is usually served at a public soup kitchen. You know what I mean? Those big long benches where everybody sit around and, how you doing, man? I ain't seen you since last week. Where you been? Where you been sleeping, man? You know what I mean? No, one could probably argue that that is even better than what our Jamaican government is doing for its less fortunate. You know what I mean? But I would say to each its own. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that the government of Jamaica shouldn't really do nothing for poor people. I try to put things in place to assist people who can fall on the less fortunate side of life. But I personally would prefer to climb breadfruit tree, climb hockey tree, build up wood fire, and cook me some food more than to get government subsidized handouts given to me. You know what I mean? Like a charity case. Honest truth is, in America, yes, they give out a lot of charity to the less fortunate. Not that I wouldn't say a lot, you know what I mean? They give out a certain amount to less fortunate. But like I said, in order for you to qualify for this, you really have to be less fortunate. You know what I mean? And if at any point in time you become, let's say you're suffering in one area, but capitalizing in one area. Like for example, you have a job, but the food money short. You know what I mean? More than likely, this system is going to tell you that you need to lose that job, and we can give you a little money. It might not be as much as you were making, but you'll cut off the food because you're working. You know what I mean? So these are organizations, in my opinion, are put in place not just to help and assist, but to control the way how you live. In other words, it is to keep some people poor, or most people where they are. You know what I mean? Alright, now I've seen it where other people come up here and they get on these programs and they get off and they get going. You know what I mean? Now, you still have people up here who say, what? Free food? Free housing? Because not only are there shelters there are other organizations that gives literally housing. They'll pay for a nice apartment for you, one of your choice, and you can live there. And honestly, nothing wrong with that. Like I said earlier, that is a way to start, you know what I mean? But a lot of people dwell on this. People live like that for years and years, and their parents before them and before them and before them live just like that. And more than likely, their children and grandchildren are headed in that same direction, you know, like a culture. You know, like I said, in Jamaica, we don't have these systems, but we have free food growing in many places. I wouldn't say everywhere, but in many places. And the thing is this, we also have good soil, good water, a land of wood and water, where we can actually do things, you know what I mean? Like put back food where we took food from to make sure there's more food for people coming after us. You know what I say? And that is basically what these people are doing, just not in the natural form that we have available to us. You know what I say? Alright. But like I say, overall, you know, to each his own. As I say, give thanks for what you have. Give thanks for what you don't have. And then you continue to work to achieve what you want. Because while it is good to receive, it is even greater to achieve. Nicholas-Blaze!
You know, it's the more time you're gonna split certain meditation hole. Bop, I said word. You see? Right, watch you looking now. You must say, I'm not hold up the longer, you know, without delay. Here it is. This is what you've all been waiting for. Sentence superstar. Yeah, man, the same man will tell us, say, flip cash. Man, I said, stay focused. You see? And you see, this week, I'm going to talk about a tune where you hold on to love same way. It name next week. You hear me say, because you're looking now. It's down a yard. The last time you go pay a light bill, JP is going to look for me. I'm going to look for me next week. But then what about them? The move going to live for the next street. Next week, massive. Hecky Pelpa. Give thanks and praises to the Most High. Give thanks for another day, Jah. That's why this beautiful day, so we can be here today. Like flip cash, stay focused, the power in the patience, and the one we have a feature this week. Next week, I forget which next week. Hecky Pelpa, forward you out. Give thanks for your presence. Forward you out. Introduce yourself.
I see precisely. Yes, NicholasBlaze, me love how you keep the fire blazing, my brother, because you don't know that's how we are forward from, don't it? From grassroots, you don't know I use a sentence firstborn. And you don't know so me I want a sentence firstborn, don't it, my brother? And I love the vibes, and I love the energy, and I say, of course, man, if you dip on this and get a strength. I mean, Nicholas, no, I see precisely, aka Hecky Pelpa, Kazuka Okada Warren. You understand me? Up and running, man. You see, next week now, the way I do it, you know, some man really get the metaphor as yet, you know. Them say, yeah, me rich next week. Wishing, yeah, me must rich next week. But you see, if next week come and you see me the riches, don't laugh because I say next week. So, it's infinite. So, hear what I say now. As long as you have faith and you believe in yourself, the song I name After Rich next week, I go be your song. Because we not stop work till that week they come. You understand what I mean? Or forward. You understand what I mean? So as someone get fixed next week, me have to reach next week. Because next week can never come in. You know more time there Jamaican and a man figure all that thing and you say, yo, next week. A man know say next week coming up. If not 100% sure, you know, because I can the next week. You understand what I mean? So that song they come about, but that song there, it get 1 and 2 rotation, but me know say good song takes a time.
I'm a family, I don't have experience. You're not going to just text me. But you're more access to my family. You want to know if you left a space for me on the next seat.
Precisely, Nicholas, man. How you talk about my general, man? How you say my general, man? Precisely. Because you see me? Me, I go in at the front seat, you know. And then one of the bad bitch and pan seat, yeah? And then the 2 freak on the next seat. So you are going at the middle seat. So you're exo seat. So you're in the middle seat with the 2 other freak on the 2 other seat. You see? Alright. Precise. Well trained, no?
Yes, my G, I know you never space me for the leg seat. So when I have X feet, but that's how text feet. You see what I say? Alright, yeah, but know my king. But you said JPS I come next week and yeah, I'm going to live on the next street. You get to me? I say, no, my king. Let me tell you something now. Listen, it's on a serious note. This is art. You know what I mean? Literal art for the lyrics. Performing art, because the man is an entertainer. Musical art, because you know the music industry. Cultural art, because we are Jamaican gonna dance or regular thing. You see me? Real thing. Family, hear me want to ask you now, family. All them bad lyrics I'm king, because look at them thing. It's not one tune, you know. We're talking about this tune. But it's not just one tune, you know. You have all the lyrics them thing. You have a little different spice where you twist. You know what I mean? And turn the thing. You see me? So, my family, hear me want to ask you now, family. Give us inspiration behind where you get your lyrics them from. We know say you're raised good. We know say you come from a good home. We know your mother, we know your father. You hear me say? Alright. We know which school you go. You see me? But what me want to know, because I have a good school. But where me want to know now, my G? Where this different inspiration come from? You get me? I say that little different twist. Give us an insight. Hecky Pelpa. I see.
Yo, Nicholas, you think you're easy, a real general in the street still, and a real gangster from birth still. Because you know, you said something, you know, Nicholas. You don't say, come like help me write that song, because I'll show you this. You see that line there where you just draw, you know how much people love that line there more and two lines there when I tell you. JPS said them will come next week, but me soon gonna live on the next street. Nicholas, you know say you win. Nicholas, you win, you know? As Nicholas, believe me, that line is the artist line. I'm giving that line the artist line because a art line. Yeah, Versace. Alright. You know from a younger age, because you know we know each other and you know the thing. We always try to be creative. From ever since, you know. Remember say I meet the earliest bird and boom boom in the bad car and you know me always I try to do songs of things what we see around us. Something going on on my bridge, me build a song. Big up the whole Adams family. You know, say that's how we think, birth. And we are the first family. I feel we are the first colonial family of Jamaica. See? And you know you have Nina Brown, Chucky Boo, Crime Boss, Jadano, the whole of them. Name them, all of them. You can't name everybody at the moment, but them used to feed me with certain type of words and I just put them to me and them I say, Dad, we're creative so bad. But the thing is, you know, you have to can elevate. You understand what I mean? You have to can transform. So I born with that. Cause you know we're born in a music and I do it for a while and I love it and my passion. See? But it's a thing where you have to know if you evolve. Cause everything evolves, you know. Cause remember before you used to have some big phone where you have to carry some battery big, so now you have phone little, so right? And certain things you have to get used to. So me, you know, it's a craft when I study, and it's like every time I rhythm play, just talk to me. You understand? So me attack that rhythm that way, yeah. Then you have some rhythm now will come aggressive, where sometimes you not go attack him aggressive. Sometimes you calm him down. Cause you know more time when wife is kinda ignorant, you just calm her down. And she just melt your feet. See? So the inspiration now is a thing where it's an inborn concept. It just it born in my face can change up my thing and you know me I say add to new flavors just like you know football same way cause certain things go together just like how you know me play football and change up certain style and people say they never see that style. I just see him saying in my music I kinda try to be creative. I try to make you listen to some things and say yo you hear what him say? Or you go do some research and say yo that word I need to look up the meaning. You understand what I mean? So I saw the inspiration kinda come about more times still, you see me?
Alright my general. Here's another question for you now, my general. You see, every song, every career have good moments and bad moments. You know what I mean? Some songs just come out like, yo, let's put together and it, like that, you see me? Then have a next song a man say, boy, I know some of that have to go through this and go through that to get it together and get together and this. Here what we are asking you now, Hecky, to explain to us now, your fans, hey, we are your fans now. Nicholas-Blaze, Hecky Pelpa fan now. You see me? I'm sure say, I mean, we are sentence superstars, so I know the majority who watching the show right now
are also fans of Hecky Pelpa. You get what I say? So give us a little feel of what it takes to create this music. Tell us the good moments and the bad moments upon creating this song. See? Nicholas,
I see. Precisely. See that song next week still? That song are gonna be that song in the history book still, you know. Can you say anything do that time there? Yeah man, anything do that time there, Mr. Blaze. I feel in a history book because the world was ending. That's what they say, right? Who are repent, who are run, go dig up on them and hide, who are confess all of them sins and that. All of them things they are going around next week. See? And who are going to shut down next week and who are going to get this next week. See? So I just say, alright, I'm going to start out this. But it was in a corona time, right? So you know, say, that was the done bit of it. A corona, so you know, say, you know, student no work me and I get nobody if you come out of them house. I have to build one little thing for myself. And then me have a friend where they close to me on the same block and he mix the thing. And I don't know a family and friends and this. Because remember, you know, them I say nobody knows what me I talk about. You know, people are repent, people are run away. People say the world are hen now. Everybody, some people go feel all of them money out of bank. All kind of things are going. See? But me still stay there and say, you know what? The world I got me rich next week, you know. The world I open back next week, you know. See? Because if I not even next week or the other week. So all of the people we take the time out to come in that video there. I have highly respect for them and always remember them. Because that was the time when no one was supposed to gather and leave them house. And we still make it happen. Because next week it put faith in a lot of people. If not now go on this week, they must say, you know, I see precisely song Hecky Pelpa. Next week, me have my millions, you know. So it's a thing where a lot of youths and a lot of people, you know, feel faith and gravitate to that song. Because that song was done in the lowest time in the whole world. Not just England. So that was the low part, the corona, and the high part for me is doing it through that pandemic, right? And respect and love to all of the people who will come out and the video personnel and everybody will come out and try and make the thing, you know, elevate. Blessed man, big up yourself and the whole crew. I see, precisely.
Alright, my family. That's cool, man. It's a boy long to that time there, you know. You see me? Alright, my family. This is my family. I know if you're a little bit, you know, sentence be Musgrave Street. You see me? Alright. Hear this now. I know you're from, yeah, Boom Flick, the little cousin them, and I dance on the street, and I catch tiki in a canal down a Musgrave Street. I know you're from, remember last time I see you, not last time, but remember, I'm personal opponent, I just come up from town. Come on, I remember, say you the time, yet, hold on. So, out of nowhere, I see you pop up and say, Percy, you don't wanna. You never remember, and you bust a bad tune. And shot it down the street there, your crew run down behind you. And I say, Percy, how would that? Because I see the person good enough. But just hear the DJ and come up on the top. And say, Percy, who that? And I say, yo, no, Hecky man, Cameraj man, Terry, the little cousin man. And I say, oh, and I say, yo, I'll keep that star from a little bit, you know, a long time I dance and thing, you know. And you see it? You know, far from what you were doing. You know me, I say, my king? So, a youth that grew up in a sentence beer. You know, Hecky Pelpa is what? Me, I, and all of the fans them, all of the people watching you today are asking you for this moment. Cameraj, Hecky, I see, precisely. Step forward and tell us your sentence story.
Precisely. Boy, Nicholas, me I tell you. Boy, Nicholas, me I tell you, boy. Sentan, boy. You said you call a name a while ago, boy. Percy.
Check the statistics.
Rest in glory, my brother. Anyway, there I look down and say, yo, you're a star. You make it seem a person, man. I feel love person. You have to call Cali when you call Percy. You see me? Cali Fabulous. And them train me still, you know, because you don't know them all for me and Cali are my family, so. And them train me. Me used to always say, yo, someone DJ Ray and you don't know Persistent Joint Ninja Man grandson already. And you don't know say anytime me have nothing new, me have got to stop and give Percy peace and gone again. As me tell you say me Adams from me a roll and a long time and you don't know we are flicker. You don't know we are ghetto youth. And we are star. We on a week all ourselves, so we just went born that way there. You know them way there. So you don't know Persistent anyway there. Me have to big up Chesedek too. Yeah man, me have to big up Chesedek too, cause Chesedek used to always say, yo Pelpa, you see you are the baddest thing. Bounty Killer and Beanie Man them and the whole of them have to go fear you when them hear you and see you. Always. Chesedek where you see the same way. But you know Hecky Pelpa already. You know how me get the name Hecky from Hectorite, right? From Seba. Cause you know some football skills them not normal same way. So and true me can pass the ball anywhere on the field and you have to move. So me get the name Hectorite. Hecky, you know. Then take off right. Cause them have to go put the Pelpa on it now. Oh, me get Pelpa, everybody know. A Bogle say you name Pelpa. A Bogle call me Pelpa, you know, for one dance at Genesis, you know. Stone Love, you know. Stone Love and who? Silver Ark, I never forgot. Yeah, man. And him come and do the new dance. You don't know, Willie I got and the whole roses. And me take the Miglan as a little boy. And the way me deal with the dancing, him say you name Pelpa. So the next man, you know, the whole of Musgrave Street, because you know, say this is Ban and Go. The whole of Sentence Day want me show them how to do the Pelpa dance. And when I come out of me yard, I see crowd and I start move and the whole place get busy. You know a thing already. And the next thing too, you see Mama Debbie, me have to love her because I whole of a stage show Debbie keep and you have Natty Bread. Natty Bread, my general, that my father, bosom friend. You know when them say bosom friend, you know what I mean, right sir? Natty Bread was a man where I think Natty Bread was one of the first time I go up on stage and know say you to have it like that. That time you have a Scaramouche as my little rival, as my young rival. Anyway, Scaramouche, big up yourself, you. Cause God, see? Anyway, there. Me don't know. Maybe if anyway, I mean I want to say certain things, but big up yourself, Scaramouche. So Natty Bread used to have some little stage show right down I square there, so cause you don't know Natty Bread shop in the right I square before them go down I yard, you know. And he used to have stage show like me think every Friday or so, you know. I tell you, this how we start from, you know. I remember me have a little song named Earliest Bird, you know. Yeah man, Earliest Bird man, and you don't know me there. And one next one named Going to the Top. And the next one I say voom 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 in the bad car me them and gangster and the crew. So you know say precisely. Anywhere me go. Flavor. You remember Flavor? Special guest. Everywhere me go. Big up PZ. Anywhere me go in a road, me have to big up Zinky. Because Zinky play a part in my life where enough people never know that I was a shy kid. See? Because me there around I don't know everything me. Me a big baller, me a DJ, me a dance, me flip on my head all about. We do everything. Me and me. But Zinky used to always make sure me feel like I'm the person. I'm that VIP. Every stage show, me a special guest for most stage show me go on. And you don't know the crowd that follow me and me always deliver down. So big up Father too. Cause you know Father boy used to have to show them up on the main road to where me got tear. Anyway show them the Priory, Civilite, Marley. Big up all of the people them used to say Pelpa. Me still a do it, me nah give up. Enough of my friend them pass and gone still, but them still a shine down them light for me still, cause them know say yeah, we have it. And then you know me get my ratings again from playing football, cause you know so that's where the Hecky come from, right? Brazil from a young age, and you don't know me as a firm court, past student to firm court, and then I left firm court and went to O3SI, and then I saw certain things start develop more, like people start seeing me more in the football scene and you know all sort of things. And you don't know my mother name Miss Marlene Toller Barbara who you don't know people respect and love you no matter what, cause she's always there for people, taking care of people from I was born. Big up Miss McDean, the pass and gun and teach you that. Big up my grandfather. You don't know Bears Warren, because all of the Warren them from Civilites to Sentence Bay to Prairie to Kingston to New York to Miami, all over. We stick together and we love each other. And we always I try to help someone else. Cause so I saw we born and I saw we grow. See? So I don't know, some used to play football for Brazil, same way. Big football, watch eye, same way. DJ same way. You know my love for music. Me born in a music. It couldn't come out of me because son a playing in my yard 21 8 Musgrave Street from we are baby. Seeing? But it was natty bread. And you know, so some stage show used to keep right on my yard get this too. You know, remember man Barry, some stage show used to keep right on my yard. They say, you know, man. Hey, Nicholas, you have one name from up on Mali. I can't remember his name, you know, his name man Bounty Chip. You know, say every day I used to have to kill Bounty Chip like Clash. Because you know, say as artists and youth, everybody want Clash Pelpa. And I have to kill Bounty Chip every day. Because if I kill him today, tomorrow evening, he say he might come back and call me out of my house. Big up Adam's family, big up everybody, man. May I tell you, say, there's so much things to talk about. And enough time when I look back, I said, John was star. I kind of left my place too long still because I was one of the light them that shine in the ghetto in a sentence bay. But I never really was penetrating, say, youth. You have this round your lock and there's a lot of people depending on you, right? But we still try to do the best same way even when we fly out and things about. Kazuka Warren is a chosen one. I say precisely the way you see right now. Me say power and I patience. That was a vision when me come from incarceration. The Almighty tell me say, you see you, your glory are going to come, but it now will just come faster. Because we are going to make you have it and it can't leave you. So that's why I say power and I patience to NicholasBlaze. And you, NicholasBlaze, you bring a joy in my life right now and today. Because you, a long time you know you're a real youth, a gangster from long time. See? And when you forward back now and acknowledge say, yo, I have to interview I say precisely. It's a joy, my brother. You make me feel good. I'm going to have a drink now. A nice drink and a nice smoke. You see me, because there's a lot more to come in. Because you know, say, Kazuka Warren can't talk everything in a one interview. There's too much. Because I have got to talk about front court. Then I have got to talk about watch differently. 2 different big schools I have with friends all over. Seeing? So, that is just a sneak preview of I say precisely, aka Kazuka Warren, Hecky Pelpa. Kemraj, just say Kemraj a while ago. Hey, anybody can call me Kemraj, you don't know me from now. And that me I tell you. And big up all of my real friends them from Pimentower, Parrytown, from Pineapple Exchange, from all over Boxfield. See me? Go right back to Sentence Bay, Prairie, Mali. Me I talk about Gully Road, Top Road. Me I talk about Corners. Me I talk about Civilites. See, me can't talk about St. Mary. Me can't talk about Portland. Me can't talk about Boardville, Java. Me can't talk about enough place. Because them don't know so we family and we links are big like that. But all me have to say, God are the man. NicholasBlaze, keep it blazing. And them will hear more from me because there's other things that we are going to talk about. But for now, and next week, NicholasBlaze have to reach next week. He have to buy the mansion next week. I get the new car next week and dirty bad mind and go vex with. I see. Sentan Firstborn. So we go on. Go on.
My general, I didn't know it was going to be a great show. You know king? So the moment me you agree and say, yeah man, I knew it was going to be a great show, you see? And I tell you king, it was my pleasure. As a matter of fact, I know you'll come on the show again. Because yesterday morning, I go up on YouTube, I mean Facebook, I'm going to see one little link with a new track. I mean, you make no mention about the new track still, you see me? But me, you know, say, we are come back right here, on Sentan Firstborn, come promote the new track. You see me, I say? So I know you'll be back. And I hear Mr. Pelpa, Hecky Pelpa, I see, precisely, it was atmospheric. You hear Mr. King? It was atmospheric. It was our pleasure to have you here on Sentan Firstborn. NicholasBlaze. One love, my king. Bless him.
Nicholas say I full the basket. Make sure you have a plan, youth. Make sure you have a target. 1 Coco. My granny say, full the basket. Get to youth, no watch them glitter and them hype. Take off the glass. No watch much things them a do at night. Nicholas said no watch the host them up the car them drive. I know one day you will realize. Alright, Nicholas, we now watch them hype. Cause the power and high patience. Boom. Precisely, man. NicholasBlaze. How we are talking about? That a 1 out of a million blaze, man. We don't left off of this. How we say Sentan Firstborn? No, so we go on. Oh. So love and respect to everybody. Nicholas, your thing atmospheric. Go tell the judge and go tell the cleric. Nicholas, Sentan Firstborn atmospheric. I see.
Yeah, man, sit down and talk with Hecky Pelpa, you know. Yeah, man, the man bring up some names, man. Tell us some names like all Dave, PZ, Zinky, Blessings Youth. And I tell her, hey, youth, let me tell you something. That the youth there, you see, in a Senans Bay, I know you alone, you know, Hecky. And many youths, including myself, if you now move straight and Dave see you, and you now move straight, and you see this one, and lean your head sideways, so with the bend foot, them and look on you, so. I say, come here, Nick. Come here. Remember, I'm tell you, a serious time now. PZ, big up yourself. Check me. Big up yourself. Hey, you touch on some names, you know, you Miss Debbie. Was to keep it stage show them. The next stage show still I keep big up yourself. Natty bread. Big up yourself. Every day a new Sentan Firstborn born. Every night a new Sentan Firstborn conceive. So it is an unending saga. Get to me and say, so this show I will run forever. Remember, I'm telling you, I won't forget big up, I will get big up, and then forget big up. You see what I say? So massive, without further ado, here's Hecky Pelpa, latest video, next week. And you hear me? I want to know if you click the like button, click the subscribe button, and tune in for the next show, next week. NicholasBlaze Sentan Firstborn next week. NicholasBlaze.
Precisely. Time me bed, I'm awake with a vision. Me wake with a vision. And forget rich in a life. That on me decision. That on me decision. So me I forget serious. Carry out the mission. Carry out the mission. So me fully car a tank of gas and start the ignition. Cause next week me I go rich next week. Me I go buy the mansion next week. Me I get the new car next week. And dirty bad mind I go fix it. Cause next week me I go rich next week. I go buy the mansion next week. Me I get the new car next week. And dirty bad mind I go fix it. Cause next week me baby mother say she a go left me next week. But my lad me know she a go fix it. Cause a new girl up na the leg seat. And 2 more freaky girl round in the next seat. But you me know me I go rich next week. Me have a money for me friend, me tell him check me next week. And if you a call me and can't get me no vex we just text it. Cause next week me I go rich next week. Me have a big show fi do next week. JP said them a come next week. But me soon gon' live pan the next street. Cause next week me I go rich next week. I go buy the mansion next week. Me I get the new car next week. And dirty bad mind I go vex it. Touch straight at feet. Food half ate from we say it man quick like athlete. We have to inherit the earth. You have to call me the make when I wake tough like concrete. Don't come say we'll do things I try. Take it down wait till we get it late. Yellow tape and white shade. Me have to hold the mansion. Have couple Benz help couple friends. Have couple antiques. Cause next week me I go rich next week. Me I go buy the mansion next week. Me I get the new car next week. And dirty bad mind I go fix it. But next week I go rich next week. I go buy the mansion next week. I get the new car next week. And dirty bad mind I go fix it. You have to know for hold it on the land when nothing and go and still a plow farm so your name can. After a storm there must be a calm. Enough nice got me better yarn and light gone. But me never stop pre-read me psalm. No blessings is a flow right through my palm. And the next thing next week me a bigger free 5-star tell and free chance time. But next week